Marie Rosen. I'm Salish Pandare.
Al Weisman's my name.
My name is Waddell Stump Sr.
My name is Earl, old person.
My name is George Charles Nightwalker.
My name is Burton Putting on Top Sr. My crew name is Chilaksha. Translation means 2 mornings.
My name is Robert Magnet.
Dr. Florence McGeesha Garcia.
My name is George Horace Capsule Jr.
My Indian name is Maistuaki, which means Crow Woman. Native people have an appreciation for the landscape and the land, and they've taken care of this land for a long, long time. You know, I go as far as saying millenniums. And I think that's one thing that connects all Native tribes at some point or another is valuing land. My favorite thing is just being able to roam all over Blackfoot territory, look at the landscape from a Native perspective, thinking, okay, my ancestors were here, like to see what the landscape has as far as stories and what it can tell us as people today.
I don't know there's very many places like this that exist on Earth anymore. This land might be on a map in southeastern Montana today, but there's so much more involved in how that came to be.
We share many traditions and values is what brings us together. Generosity, humility, honesty. Those are things I think that really manifest themselves here in a place that is very rural, very remote. And that's really, you know, a very almost sacred thing.
We have shared history, shared culture, but we're very diverse and many different combinations, from traditional to very advanced technologically, to progressive thinking, to very conservative socially. We cover a real spectrum of diversity within our own community.
What I always hope to see is that my people have the ability to understand the elements of nature, what role they play in my survival, my people's survival, particularly the up-and-coming generations, the young people.
In my view, the buffalo were a metaphor for our people in terms of the buffalo were at one time plentiful, more than plentiful. And they lived their lives and they provided life to our people. The buffalo were nearly annihilated. We're, you know, it's a blessing that we even have any true buffalo here. I see a parallel there in what happened to the buffalo and what happened to Native people in this country. You know, Native people, you know, at one time roamed free, lived their lives the way they wanted to, and were almost annihilated. And now we're coming back just like the buffalo. So that to me is something that just brings me so much hope.
You're smelling what the prairie used to smell like and what the prairie should smell like. Close your eyes. Find a little time to sit back in the sun. Open up your mind. It's cool. If you're really lucky, sometimes I'll give you a glimpse, like I show you a slideshow of how things were.
Even them just being out there, to know, you know, that connection for us to that animal is there. And if we want to see it, we want to go out there and look at it, pray to it, talk to it, sing to it, It's there for us to do that. And that's part of that healing process for us. This is part of who we are, and we don't want to lose it.
I envision my people having a better understanding of their way of life, both language and ceremony and song.
We were always taught by our elders to be proud of who you are and what you are, because we are what we are until we die.
I admire a lot of our young people. They want to go back and try to revive those things.
Today, when we put up our lodges, it's an opportunity for families to share with their children and grandchildren those traditional stories, that they know who they are as people. It is our way of celebrating the past into the new.
I want our ancestors to realize that we're doing something good here. It's something that they died for, that eventually is going to have positive results.
It's important for us as Indian people to continue to teach and to share what we have, so that hundreds of years down the road, they're still baking camas in the pit. They're still speaking our language.
To really understand us, you're not going to find us in a history book. You're not going to find us in a museum. You might find the remnants of us, but you ain't going to find us. It would be good if people had the time, if they really wanted to know us, laugh and cry with us, participate in our ceremonies, share your ceremonies with us.
It brings me pride to know that I'm able to help people to understand and to learn that we're not forgotten.
It's good that we have two different kinds of life, you know. We have our traditional way, our Indian way of life, and then we enter into the life today. And it's important to our young people to remember that that's the life we're going to have to work toward.
That would be my goal, that would be my dream, that our children will take their place in our society in a good way. If the foundation is solid, that foundation engulfs our language, our spirituality, then they can build on that.
Our life is good, and it can be good. It's up to us individually.